And we're here starting off with the #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Couldn't make it onto the main show. We have the rich and famous reunion with the Shiz and taking on Mehauf.
Yes, sir. And we got a match on the line, a title match on the line for the Intercontinental Champion. The winner of this match will go on to jump in the fire coming up real soon to take on the Intercontinental Champion, take Muir for the belt. And both these men, either one is in for a hell of a fight against Tank Muir. He's been a dominant champion, but right now they gotta focus on the one-on-one bout that's about to take place for the millionth fucking time. We are seeing rich and famous bout. We are seeing Mehauf versus the Shiz. We are seeing the Shiz versus Mehauf. This is launching pad. We're on launch. Yeah, this is launching pad.
This is the pre-show before the main show. Normally airs off, but the time slot allowed us to put this match here on the tube. Rich and Famous had a dispute in the back, or I should say these two separate entities had an dispute in the back saying, hey, I have a better shot at the IC title. I was a better IC champion, and the Shiz said, so what, I've never been IC champion. I bet I could still kick ass while doing it. And then
Mehauf has been chasing that belt since grand finale, where he lost it to Dwayne, who then lost it to Tank Muir and disappeared. But here we are, and Mehauf may be just a couple matches away from reclaiming Intercontinental glory here in ISW. And here we go for the millionth time once again. Rich and famous, and they almost matched on the attire, because deep down you know they are best fucking friends. Oh, and he ducked the drop kick, stomping the leg, then he kicks the back of that the back of that thigh there. Beautiful roll up by the Shiz.
But a rope break breaks it up. Glover and Greenfield decided, hey, if you guys want to settle this in the ring, you can, but it's got to be on launching pad.
And a fucking clothesline by Mehauf.
And remember, launching pad rules is a 10-minute time limit and a 10 count outside of the ring. This is a match that has to be done in 10 minutes or less.
And you know these men are going to try and take each other out as fast as they can. And who else than each other? Both these men know each other so damn well. They've been in matches, they've been in the ring, they've been a tag team. This is going to be an interesting match to watch here.
They had a house party. And the Shiz threw him into the corner. Rob counters it. And a lion salt.
Springboard moonsault. Just a 2 count off that lion salt.
These two parted ways for a good
while. Look at this motherfucker. Just hitting that strut into the flex. Saying he is way better than Shane. Oh, but Shane, springboard hurricanrana, that's what he gets for talking shit for too long. And just barely gets out. That could have been disastrous for Mehauf. Went for that choking takedown once again.
And we're going to see a foot DDT.
Oh, man, what a dangerous move. What an absolutely dangerous move. The foot DDT has put away more wrestlers than I can count here in ISW.
Launching pad official, Dixie Normus, calling everything down the middle, unbiased referee, and a splash.
Little rope splash, knocking the air out of Mehauf. Gonna get the 3? No, just a 2 count.
And now the Shiz.
Oh no.
Dixie Normus got taken down. And the Shiz has the match won.
That's a fucking power bomb. I saw his head bounce off the pavement there. But no, just a 2 count. He may have used that to rest up, to gain some more energy, to take on the Shiz and win this match. Oh, those stiff kicks. Just disrespectful.
But Rob said I could do a stiff kick too.
Northern Lights. Oh, and another Northern Lights. Doubling down on that suplex. Rob Mehauf, but Shiz kicks out at 2. And you gotta think of the history between these two men. Oh, and a beautiful blue thunder bomb. Corner almost using the turnbuckle to keep the leverage on that. But the ref didn't notice. And that's the ring IQ of Rob Mehauf. Trained by the best.
A splash of his own dog piles him.
So that was a 3-pointer from the Logo.
That was a 3 count that the Shiz had earlier. Don't waste your time taunting the crowd, kid. You've got under 6 minutes to try to take this guy out.
Oh, and a sit out. Just dumping him on that shoulder and neck off that power bomb. It seems like we're just starting to get disrespectful now. And here we go. $1 million to the face. And now look at this. Rob Mehauf with a smile on his face. He knows it's over, but that smile gets wiped off very quickly after that kick out at 2. And now Rob Mehauf may be thinking, what does he got to do to put away his former tag team partner, the Shiz, with a satellite DDT from out of nowhere. Cover him, and the Shiz wins, and no, he did not. I thought that was 3.
Caught him.
Going for a...
Tombstone position, no.
Oh my God! Just throwing him face down.
Jawbreaker.
Sit out, jawbreaker. Oh, that was a close fist. That was a close fist.
And now the Shiz saying, look at what I can do, motherfucker.
$1 million super kick from the Shiz. And could you imagine if he had put away Rob Mehauf with his own move?
I mean, you pick up each other's habits, you pick up each other's styles. I mean, it's only bound to happen that they pick up each other's moves. I mean, hey, the COs still do crowd control, right?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Miss with that leaping clothesline. And Rob Mehauf has him in a burning hammer position. But turns it into a neck breaker.
Jesus. And you notice he started focusing on the neck of the Shiz. I wonder if that's what his main target is right now. Oh,
into the post. I asked the Shiz earlier about where he got inspired with this purple gear. I asked him, like, did Purple Rain inspire you by chance? And he said, nah, like, this is what I brought to the Michael audition. And I looked at him like, what?
Yeah, he most definitely has his artist confused there. Oh, and Rob Mehauf with a beautiful combination. And now again hitting that rich man strut. Followed up by the flex there. But the Shiz ducked it and gets the elbow there.
Looked like an elbow, looked like a knee. I couldn't tell from my angle, but it looks like he's going for it again. But Rob saw it coming.
Now got him in a arm wrench backstabber there.
And a double axe handle.
Power bomb position in that. Oh my God, backbreaker bomb that Rob Mehauf has made famous.
It made him so famous, it got him rich.
once again. $1 million super kick blocked by the Shiz with that stiff right.
And now back to the foot.
Oh, man.
And a surfboard stretch.
And he's got that deep in. There's nowhere for Rob Mehauf to go. What does he do here? Wait a minute.
And an
Into an
STF.
STF.
Wrenching it. You got under 1 minute and 20 seconds there, kids. Do something with it.
Oh, but the Shiz breaks out. Manages to get out of the STF. Oh my god! He hit him with the gimmick! Are you kidding me? And now Rob Mehauf, laughing, says it's over. What's this move called?
He's going for Shooter.
Shooter Jones! Rob Mehauf's got that cinched in deep. He's got it in deep. But the Shiz manages to get out even
This
after
man
getting
see the
clocked.
timer. Shiz.
Shiz.
Come on, kid, don't waste any more time with these Shiz
Oh my
kicks.
god! Rob Mehauf is out. He is not going to kick out of this. My god, oh my god, he kicked out. You got 10 seconds left, Johnny. Don't argue with the referee. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god, he's perking up.
And he's got him again. Well, wait.
He's put him at Shooter Jones anyway. But the timer ran out.
The timer ran out.
What the hell does this mean for the #1 contender spot at Jump in the Fire? And we are live. Welcome back to another exciting night of indie style wrestling. We're opening up with what is called the closing of a chapter of a story that took place last month. A heated rivalry between these two men now culminates, now determining the spot for #2 in the Gauntlet Eliminator.
Yes, this is definitely for the spot #2 of the Gauntlet Eliminator, but we all know this is running way deeper than just a spot in the Gauntlet match. These men have been at each other's necks for what feels like weeks now, just going back and forth, trying to one-up each other, trying to harm each other. From a backstage attack from Ross Barnett, this is just very personal right now.
This started because both men lost their matches at UltraSlam. Mark lost to Apophis in the World Championship match, and Ross Barnett lost to Johnny Briggs, who will be in our main event later tonight. And you could say it was a loser bracket, but it got more personal than that. Ross decided to just be underhanded and attack Mark Ventura from behind, putting him out from injury and making him miss undisputed.
And you gotta think, no matter what happens here tonight, no matter what the outcome is, these two may still see each other in the Gauntlet, however things may go at Jump in the Fire. But you gotta think they may encounter each other once again there, and they may even be the final two for all we know, and be the deciding match on who becomes the world champion. But we're just thinking too ahead right now. Right now, we're trying to decide who's starting at #2 and who's starting at #4.
That's right. We also have David Lobo and El Guapo right after this contest. We'll see how that match progresses. But now, these are two men who lost, or who did not. No, they both lost in their triple threat matches last week.
And you can see the anger in both these men. They want to just get this match started. And here we go. Just a brawl. Straight hands is what we're seeing right now. Mark Ventura takes the upper hand.
Says this is for Gohan.
Oh my god, and a diving forearm into the corner. That inverted cannonball senton. Mark Ventura is pissed off. He has been waiting to get his hands. Oh,
He
Ross Barnett.
causes man to miss undisputed. Ross Barnett was suspended.
Oh, the backbreaker.
But Mark Ventura said, I'm fighting back. I'm fighting for something that I believe in, that he should be the champion. And Ross Barnett now sending Mark Ventura into the post.
Oh my God. And it's no secret that Ross Barnett definitely has the strength advantage here. I mean, look at the shoulders of this guy. That's got to be at least like, I don't know, like 56 inches. Why? I don't know how this stuff works, man.
Ross
But
Barnett
he's
setting
got
up he set up a table on the outside. This is not that type of match, Ross.
Man. I don't know what ideas he's got going on with that table, but he's just got flatlined straight into the floor by Mark Ventura at a high elevation at that. Mark Ventura going for a back suplex. Ross Barnett with the reversal. Kicks him in the gut. Butterfly slam down. Ross Barnett pins Mark Ventura, only a 2 count.
Junior official Dixie Normus calling the action. Unbiased referee. Nice lady. Talked to her in catering.
Stiff headbutt.
Went for the Beyblade.
But he got caught by that tree trunk arm of Ross Barnett. He might have been trying to
do something
with that table. Oh. Oh, and an exploder to the outside. And there is no give on that mat. That is pure impact on the back.
And Ross Barnett trying to end it early. Didn't miss the table with that exploder.
And that disrespectful cover of the forearm over the jaw of Mark Ventura.
Striking a pose with him.
He knows he's got the advantage here right now, so he's talking his smack. Oh my God, and the strength of this man. Just able to catch him out of the air like he's just a bag of trash and slamming him down. Have you ever just grabbed like a bag of ice from the gas station and just slammed it as hard as you could on the floor? That's exactly what Ross Barnett did to Mark Ventura right now. And he did the same thing back, followed with a senton. Mark Ventura going for the cover.
Drop. Got the 2 count. These men dropping each other like a sack of bricks, like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my God, he went for that diving clothesline, but got caught by a European uppercut. Fireman's carry position into a time bomb. And Ross Barnett starting to show frustration. He thought he would have had Mark Ventura put the fuck out by now, but he is clearly giving him a bigger fight than he expected.
Shoulder tackle. And another tackle.
Oh my God.
This is not a regular match. These are 2 big men bumping meat. We were supposed to get this at Undisputed.
Man. And a fireman's carry cutter to the outside. And now Mark Ventura. Got him up, and what does he have in mind here?
And
in a power bomb position. Oh my God!
On the metal ramp. The railing on that ramp is unforgiving.
And now that diving clothesline.
Give me a signature. Oh, we tosses him. What?
Holy shit!
I've never
He
seen that
fucking tossed
before.
him. Oh my god!
He tossed him like last night's garbage
Oh, and he hit him.
Beyblade.
Beyblade to the outside. And Mark Ventura now talking his shit. He knows he's about to win here. And he may even take the count-out victory.
Just to humiliate Ross even more.
Telling him, bring that big ass in here. Oh my god. Body press. And just pulls him up with ease. This is a fucking hoss fight if I've ever seen one.
Might have seen a gator roll here, but Mark Ventura evades it. But Ross with a bitch slap. Chop. Bitch slap.
And
He
Mark
said,
Ventura telling him he ain't a bitch. He said hit him.
He said, hit me, baby, one more time.
And now, he just lit a fire in Mark Ventura. Pop up power bomb! Oh my god! This is it! Mark Ventura!
It does. I don't think these men even care about who wins or loses. It's just about getting their hands on each other.
Roll through. And another sit-out power bomb.
Hey, how's it going? Iron Man.
Iron Man lariat, but he missed it. He must have slipped on the sweat of his boot or something.
And a shit
Flying
DDT. Oh, there ain't no way. There ain't no way, bro. Can't make it that far. There's no way. Nuh-uh. No. Ain't no way. Bro, he can reach, but he can't reach that far. Missed with the
but he
Iron Man.
missed. He took too long. He knew he wasn't going to be able to make it that far. Oh, man, just a reverse gut buster.
All it takes is one shot, either a Ventura press or a Ross hammer. Monkey flip.
And a flying cross body. Mark Ventura. Just a 2 count.
Could have beat him with his own signature, the Ross body. God damn it.
Oh.
Oh, cost him STO.
STO. Beautifully executed by Ross Barnett. I think I saw his skull bounce off the mat, but no, he recovers. Jesus, and another body press right into the fucking throat. Oh, and he threw him into the referee.
But it looks like neither man saw it.
Crazy
train.
Crazy train. 1, 2, 3. The ref's still down. He can't make the count. He's trying to pick up the ref.
Went to go talk to Dixie Normus.
Trying to argue with you, telling her, what the hell were you doing? Oh, I had him pinned. Oh my god, wait a minute. He just low blowed him. The ref didn't see it. She was too distracted talking to Mark Ventura.
Couldn't see it coming.
Oh my god.
Ross hammer.
Oh my god. Mark Ventura just screwed himself. No, he did not.
And now Ross Barnett's getting angry with Dixie. She didn't mean no harm. Come on, take your hands off her. She's just a poor girl. Come on, she's just a nice lady. Why would you do that to her? Oh!
Oh!
An
Mark
eye for an
Ventura!
eye.
Oh my
Karma's a
lord!
Karma's a bitch, ain't it, Ross?
Oh man, I don't think he can breathe after getting hit in the testicles that hard.
Both men hit each other with a "that's my purse, I don't know you."
And now just kneeing him in the guts, knocking out more wind. And what is Mark Ventura thinking here? Ain't no way.
We saw this table set up earlier, and now a Ventura
Oh my
press!
God! Ventura press to the table!
Is it enough? He didn't directly use it as a weapon.
Oh, but he missed with the shotgun drop kick.
But Dixie got in the way. Shoulder tackle, Beyblade!
Oh, Beyblade! Beyblade! Crazy train!
This is it!
1, 2, Ross Barnett kicks out! Oh my god! Mark Ventura wasted no time! Beyblade again!
He knows
Going
this'll.
up top!
This was for the backstage assault!
Ventura press! Mark Ventura does it!
And now Ross Barnett is gonna have to start the gauntlet off with a Apophis.
My god, what a match!
And I just hope that we can close the book on this one here.
Could this be the foreshadowing of Jump in the Fire? Could we be looking at the next ISW World Champion?
Who's going in the next earlier spots of the gauntlet at Jump in the Fire?
We got a whole night of action ready for you all, but this one right here may be my personal favorite.
El Guapo will take on David Lobo because El Guapo wasn't pinned in last week's match. So now we have to determine the person who takes the pinfall here will go and take spot number 3.
And you don't want spot number 3. You get put in right when the 2 starting men are still fresh and they still got all that energy to whoop your ass. You definitely don't want to walk into all that chaos.
But the winner of this match will go on later in the gauntlet, giving him more of an advantage.
That's right, the number 4 entry. And you want to try and get in as late as you can in a match like that. It gives you the advantage. And
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And now here comes David Lobo, the man who pinned frickin' Mark Ventura.
But right now, we are focused on David Lobo taking on El Guapo, or El Guapo taking on David Lobo, depending on who you like the most. This is going to be an exciting match once again. We should determine the number 4 spot. David Lobo, one of the favorites to win this match at Jump in the Fire. But El Guapo seems to be having slightly more of a popularity in that match.
Two tenured wrestlers here have gotten their own paths to success. You can call them tenured veterans, you can call them whatever you want. But now they're kicking
these
up
fools
things
just
hot.
want to get it on.
Well, you know El Guapo. He's into that kind of thing.
skipping the foreplay as El Guapo.
Looking to just go in for himself. Official Dixon Maez, only a 1 count. Presses David Lobo up against the ropes. Irish whip. And El Guapo missed with the single leg kick. And now David Lobo aims for the leg. And it looks like he's found his target. Bullseye landed and all.
And that's the dangerous part of David Lobo. He recognizes what he needs to do in a match so quickly. He noticed how fast and high-paced El Guapo's style is. So what did he do? He immediately targets the leg, trying to slow down the former world champion.
If a man can't stand, he can't fight. He can't kick. He can't run. But a desperate attempt, desperate move by El Guapo.
Throwing his whole body weight into that lariat.
We saw him try to run, but he slowed himself down. Early indicator that offense is working in David Lobo's favor. And now we see him in the corner. Chop to the chest. Climbs the top rope. And a shotgun drop kick.
Now just posing on him.
If David Lobo enters later on in the match, he's more than likely the most dangerous man in the match.
Oh yes, because like I said before, the sooner you enter, the later you enter the match, the bigger your chances are of winning the match. You go in there, you have more energy than mostly anybody in the match.
What does this guy got to mean for Apophis, who requested to start off the gauntlet, despite whoever is in there with him?
That's just Apophis. That is not a human being. That is a monster. That is a beast. That man doesn't function like how we do. He's on a whole other fucking level.
And now on another level, El Guapo. Now, big Uranagi from the floor back on.
Oh, but just a 2 count. With a wrestler like El Guapo, even a Uranagi from him could put you out. You always got to look out. You always got to be careful what he's going to do next.
Like right now, we see him pacing, and we are going to see El Guapo potentially fly, and a suicide dive.
Jeez.
And
I
it's
think
just
he
that.
rammed his gut right into the floor.
It's a suicide dive for a reason, and he might have just committed it. This might be now the downfall. Now with some work on the legs and potentially now an injured rib, El Guapo may not be, or he may be in for a rough night, and not the way that he wants it.
And David Lobo going right back to that leg after just tossing him around like a rag doll into the announce table, the steps. Oh, shit!
Went to break the ref's count, and now a big lariat to the outside, and David Lobo now has taken control of the match.
Oh, he went for that discus elbow, but he got caught with a slap by El Guapo.
Fireman's carry, but David Lobo, he reverses it, and now finds that discus elbow.
And that thing is deadly, man. I've seen him knock out some of the biggest guys with that elbow, but not El Guapo, at least not tonight.
These two former Indie Style Cup winners, former Indie Style World Champions,
Jeez.
in their own
And just
right.
straight punishing this lad right now.
But it looks like El Guapo might have met his match here. This newly reformed, well-advanced technician that is David Lobo, leader of Ultra Tech.
Oh, man, just dropping that knee, the tip of the knee right on that forehead. I'm surprised it didn't bust him open, but it may put him out for the 3. No, it did not.
I mean, if he's busted open and we don't see it, that's some good makeup there, I tell you what.
Oh, we got a super kick right on the bridge of that nose. I feel like I just saw his nose explode right in front of us.
Desperate.
Busted him open.
And now David Lobo can't see.
Oh, jeez, forcing him to do a moonsault.
And a big
Oh, he caught
single.
him with a lariat.
Tell him to stay down. El Guapo's got something in mind here. He went to the other corner. He's edging, and he just came with a knee.
Jesus! All that blood getting in the eyes of David Lobo. There was no way he could have seen that coming. But he kicks out at 2.
He can't see too well, but he can hear a 2 count, and that's instant kick out.
Oh, and now just swinging wherever he can. El Guapo takes over.
And now suplex. JK LOL, a backstabber.
Geez, David Lobo tried to reverse it, but he got caught with a backstabber. And this could be it. El Guapo just barely grazed victory there.
Face scrape, and now into a leg drop. And he's going for it again. But David Lobo played it smart.
Oh, Uranagi.
A Uranagi of his own from the technical prowess master class technician that is the Lobster. And now he's summoning him to come up. Kick to the elbow.
He got it that time.
And now
Grabs the other one, and now here we go.
he's looking to tap him
Deadly
out.
Fujiwara armbar.
An arm-trapped Fujiwara, nonetheless. He's been working on the legs. Now he's moving to the arms. If he can't bend his elbow, he can't fight.
He's really wrenching on that. El Guapo luckily breaks free. Oh! That 180 code breaker. Or 360 code breaker. Not enough to put away the former world champion.
Leg drop.
Fucking face. Leg drop again.
And this is my favorite move right here. Because he's pointing.
Get the fuck out.
It looks like El Guapo might be trying to call it early. Are we going to see him potentially kiss the sky? David Lobo dodges out of the way.
Oh, and he got him with a kill shot. He is out. His eyes roll to the back of his head. Jesus Christ. No. El Guapo barely kicking out of the kill shot. Oh, man.
Kicked his ribs in. Remember, El Guapo did a
Jesus.
suicide dive and landed right on the floor. David Lobo using his wits about him. That's what makes him a great wrestler. It makes him a great technician. He understands the injuries
man.
that El Guapo is going through. And now those injured ribs are going to cost him because the only thing after that is puncturing a lung.
Oh, jeez.
And into
And I
the
think
guardrail.
David Lobo has switched to targeting the legs, to targeting those ribs of El Guapo. Oh my God.
That's got to mess with your ribs, your rib cage, your breathing, your
The
sternum,
kidneys.
the lower kidneys if you're lucky. But that's only if you see El Guapo crying, then he
Now
really
hooking
struck
the
him.
leg. Oh man, and here's the thing about injuring the ribs, is even a pinfall like that brings so much pain to your stomach, makes it hard to breathe and everything. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus.
And El Guapo with a bitch slap. Dave Lobo fires back up. He's saying,
Oh,
give it
look
to
at
me
this,
again.
the cockiness of this man. Say, come on.
He said, hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh. Oh, but David Lobo caught him with that up kick. What's he going for?
Grabbing
Pulling the tights up. Jesus, and a pile driver.
El Guapo might be out.
Contorting that neck and spine right in the center of the ring. No.
This is the only individual who has gone from the heavyweight division down to the junior weight division and didn't call it a downgrade. He called it setting the tone. That's why we have great guys like Johnny Briggs and even, as much as I hate to say it, Sergio Castro. El Guapo set the bar for all those guys.
Yes, he did, but right now you can see the frustration starting to build on David Lobo. I think he's starting to realize the time that's left on this match, and he's got to figure something out quick to put away this absolute legend. El Guapo coming back. Oh, no!
And a lariat!
But he caught him with a lariat!
He's firing on all cylinders now.
El Guapo, that second win, kicking in right now. Spiked him.
The foot's on the under the rope. Dixon.
But he still managed to kick out, even though Dix didn't see the leg. Sling blade and a shotgun drop kick. But El Guapo's so winded and beat up from the punishment on those ribs.
It's taking its toll on El Guapo, but it looks like he's taking a risk. Hurricane Rana. Sling blade again.
Drives him face first into the mat, and he's trying to steal it here. But David Lobo refuses to stay down.
And he might be calling for the end here.
Flatliner!
Not enough time. Dixon took way too long to get around, causing David Lobo to kick out.
And we are reaching the minute-and-a-half mark. We have to decide a winner here right now, very soon. And oh, David Lobo! He may be cranking it with everything he's got to try and submit El Guapo before the time runs out.
We're under a minute and a half.
Looks like he might have been going for that. Oh,
joint manipulation.
Beautiful, gorgeous. But he's not done. You got 60 seconds, kid. Make it worth it.
Kiss the sky.
And El Guapo wins the number 4 position.
El Guapo advances later on in the gauntlet match, leaving David Lobo with spot number 3. So now
what a match.
What's left now is position 5 and position 2.
But the best position, El Guapo on top, baby.
Yeah, just how we like it. What will we see later on in our main event and that jump in the fire? And now, this is the main event of the evening. We've seen some hard-hitting, high-flying action. But now, the main event is a grudge match. Settling the score once and for all. If Johnny Briggs has what it takes to become Intercontinental Champion, before he heads into Jump in the Fire against Hiro Kyoguchi to settle scores with him. It seems like Johnny Briggs is the man with a huge target on his back, and he's not even a champion.
No doubt, man. This man has definitely came and made a name for himself since, spreading out from this junior weight division and tapping into the heavyweight division, now challenging for the Intercontinental Championship. And the amount of momentum this man can ride going into that match with Hiro and carrying that momentum into a match, or potentially carrying that momentum into a match with Sergio Castro, I think for sure we're looking at the future junior weight champion here tonight. But right now, his main focus is the Intercontinental Championship.
This match was interfered by Sergio Castro last month when he decided to say, nah, I'm keeping you under my thumb, under my division. You're not bringing that title over, and you're not going to surpass me. But Greenfield, Wayne Glover, and the ITWA Commission talked it over. They said, nah, we need to do this match back. It was so damn good, but no outside interferences, no bullshit. Keep these men inside of a steel cage.
And here we are, one of the most anticipated main events that ISW has ever booked. And I, for one, am excited as a fan and a commentator to have front row seats to this very high-staked match.
This is on television. This is the action you would normally see on a paid pay-per-view. But we're giving this away for free on TV. A cage match for a championship. It's not the world title, but the Intercontinental Championship has been building its lineage in recent months. Tank Muir, Dwayne Carter put this title on a pedestal.
And here we go. The cage lowers, and these wrestlers are ready to get it on.
Normal indie style rules, the 15-minute time limit. Chester Greenfield has allowed this match to go 20 minutes, if may be. And Tank Muir starting things off.
Whoa. With a power bomb immediately. Oh my God. Just starting off heavy.
The resiliency.
And that just shows you how much he wants to keep that Intercontinental Championship. But Johnny Briggs digging those eyes, trying to impair the vision of the champion to gain the advantage here.
And an arm drag. Senior official Mike Hunt on the outside has to count really loud to make sure that both these men hear him.
Absolutely, and he's got some vocal cords on him, man, and I've heard him screaming from down the hallway sometimes. I heard him practicing before the match, actually.
Bro was counting out loud and catering with his mouth open, or with food in his mouth.
Spine buster by Tank Muir. But just a 1 count.
We're just under a minute, or a little over a minute into this match.
Again.
We saw earlier that Rich and Famous was talking their shiz. And a big leaping clothesline.
Oh, and Tank Muir, that rising knee, fireman's carry position into the cutter. And that cocky pin on Tank Muir. And he's busting out all the big moves. I think he's learned his lesson from their last encounter. He figured out how resilient Johnny Briggs is and why exactly they call him the heavyweight hunter.
This all started because he beat Ross Barnett a few months ago heading into Ultra Slam. And while one man walked away with a new moniker, another man is walking in, going up against Apophis, starting off and jumping the fire. Ross Barnett, poor guy, can't catch a break. Two members of the COs going two completely separate paths.
Right now, Johnny Briggs trying to figure out. It looks like he may be going for corner number 1. Oh, ducks it, falls right into that crossface, and that's the terrifying quickness of Tank Muir. For a guy his size to move with that speed is unhuman like, and he trains it back with a crossface of his own.
Both these men enjoy a good crippling crossface.
Oh, got him crucifix pin. Just a 1 count.
Misses that lariat.
Jeez, and an 8-second ride. Gut first right into the mat. But just a 2 count.
Traditional cage match rules are you can win by pin, submission, or escaping the cage, whether through the top or going through the door. I don't think either of these men want to go through the door.
Oh man, and what a running head start on that leg Larry, almost catching his neck on the bottom rope there.
And a 2
Johnny
count.
Briggs.
A 2 count.
Oh, and a rising knee.
You got to think, what's it going to take? You can't leave the ring. You can't go for weapons. You can't power bomb someone on the on the steps, but you could definitely power bomb them on the cage.
Christ.
It's lethal. The cage is a lethal weapon.
And Tank asking the crowd if they are entertained after that power bomb onto the steel cage. Oh, and another power bomb. This time full stack on that pin, but Johnny Briggs kicks out.
Both these men dishing out 2 counts now. We're 5 minutes into the contest. You have to think that the cage is taking its toll on both these men now.
And I think Tank may have just discovered something very terrifying that Johnny Briggs has just discovered as well, and that's that the cage can be used as a weapon. Full Yakuza kick, crushing the skull of Tank Muir in between the steel of the cage.
ISW commissioners made this match a cage match so that way
Oh my
neither
god! And the strength of Tank to just pop him up like he's a damn toddler.
He's a junior weight after all. Tank Muir is an Olympic style athlete. He was built for these kinds of things. He was built to be a cage fighter, but he chose pro wrestling.
An ever so cocky Tank.
But Johnny Briggs said, I will fight back. I will crawl through thick and thin, hell and high waters, if it means walking into Jump in the Fire as the Intercontinental Champion. This might be the trajectory.
Tank will be damned if he's going to lose his Intercontinental Championship to a junior weight here tonight. And both these men going back and forth.
This is the trajectory that Johnny Briggs might need. He might be aiming to become a new double champ.
Oh my god! Johnny Briggs was going for the cutter, but he got caught by a knee by Tank Muir. The awareness he learned from their last encounter, and I think it may be what cost Johnny Briggs here tonight. Oh, big Yakuza kick into the corner.
But now Johnny Briggs sees an open opportunity.
That's one corner. This may be the first time you are viewing this inside the cage.
Bringing him closer to the center of the ring, giving himself some room, some leg room, so he can shoot for the stars with that kick. Do it.
There's nowhere for him to go.
Wait, he's trying to go call it early? No!
Oh, and a double axe handle from the top. Dazing him. That's the third one.
Johnny Briggs knows the drill. He makes sure that every angle gets it. But Tank Muir just keeps getting up. Went for that crowd control.
Duck crowd control. Oh, and he just gets tossed. Gets tossed across the ring by Tank Muir, lining him up.
Railgun.
And it is over, ladies and gentlemen. Tank Muir is still your... Oh my God! Johnny Briggs kicked out of Railgun.
Johnny Briggs has picked up a lot of momentum and resiliency over the last few bit.
Terminator into
the fourth corner.
Fourth super kick.
And this is it. We have a new.
No, Tank Muir barely made it. He barely got that shoulder up. And again, that reverse power bomb. Or that reverse power slam. My God, I'm so damn excited right now.
Tank has him on the top. A Frankensteiner.
And now he's got him loaded up for Railgun! And Tank Muir is still the Intercontinental Champion. But what a fight Johnny Briggs put up here tonight.
Another dominant win, a dominant victory for the man known as Tank Muir, our Intercontinental Champion. But nonetheless, Johnny Briggs did put up a good fight. But will that derail his momentum going into Jump in the Fire against Hiro Kyoguchi?
I think it just showed the kind of fight that Hiro is in for at Jump in the Fire, and he should be more scared than ever.